Hey, what's up? So, figured to talk a little bit about some gaming news. I came across this just now. Finished my work schedule, and I threw on my. I open up N4G. I always check out what's the latest stuff going on there. I used to use this website when I did journalism for gaming stuff. I no longer think of journalism as a thing. Whatever. I mean, there is real, but it's everything's a bunch of bullcrap. So whatever. I'm in this bad habit of kind of quoting everything because everything's so damn fake to me now. It's horrible. It's horrible living in this world now. Anyways, so this was something I came across and I thought was super funny, and I was like, "This is a joke." And my immediate response, my immediate thought, I was sitting here, I look at this, and I'm like, my reaction to myself in my room, just sitting here, I'm looking at them like, why do they lie about everything? Why do they lie about every damn thing? It doesn't even matter what it is. They just lie about it because they can, because everybody believes everything no matter what all the freaking time. They just lie constantly, and that's all they ever. Everybody, it's everybody. It's not just politicians. It's not the government. It's everybody. Everybody's a freaking liar, man. Like, why? Why? Years ago, this was maybe a few years ago, I don't know, but maybe a couple years ago, but it's kind of newish, right? The whole $70 price tag thing. This was discussed years ago, though. People talked about it before. The prices of games need to go up because the cost of this and the cost of that. Meanwhile, they've been screwing us with all these stupid microtransactions and DLC and season passes, as if the price hasn't already gone up. If you want the full game, most games, 9 out of 10 now have a season pass, right? Yeah. And we're talking about like regular games. We're not talking about mobile games. That's a whole nother world of disgusting. That is a hellish nightmare. And I work in that. I work in that industry. I support. They don't care about you. They do not care. They don't care about your kids. They don't care who they screw over. They don't care. They don't care. Get that in your head, all right? It's the truth. I see it. I work in it. They don't care. They only care about your money, and they don't care what kind of things the kids do to screw up. I work with a team of, they're nice enough people-ish, kind of, but it's weird to me how my coworkers laugh at players when something stupid happens on their account or whatever, or they get hacked, or they blame the players. I get it. I, of course, blame the players for being dumb enough to fall for scams, yeah, but we shouldn't be making fun of them for being scammed, But this is the mentality. This is society. This is the society that we live in. It's normal. It's normal to make fun of people that get screwed over. I don't know about you. This is what I've seen for many years, most of my life, really, most of it. It's been driving me mad. Now I understand why. Because everybody's a fucking idiot. Holy crap. Ramble going way off subject here. But anyways, for real, they don't care about you. They don't care about your kids. They only care about money. Money is the only thing. That's it. Got money, I'll do anything for you. Oh, what's the next lyric? I forget. I love that song. I had to listen to that song a lot back in the friggin' 90s, man. And even then, I didn't realize how true that was for society. Like, I was like, I loved the song because I was like, yeah, this makes sense. But now I truly get it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, why didn't I really get it before? But I mean, that's how it happens when, you know enough of the surface to know some of it's bullcrap, but you don't know enough unless you go deeper to know that it's all bullcrap. Anyways, so $70 price tags for games. This has been discussed for years now to become the norm. And I remember, and players defend this stuff. Players defend microtransactions. They defend DLC. I mean, I bought plenty of DLC because I want to play the content. I'm like, well, if I don't buy it, I can't play it. That's just a fact, right? That's what people mean when they say speak with your wallet or whatever that thing is. It's true. It's true. But I mean, enough people are paying for this crap anyways. So whatever. I tend not to buy everything because I'm not rich. If I was rich, I could just blow money, right? Like, I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't be bothered by it. I wouldn't even be like, oh, $1,000 for all this crap. Sure. Must like a penny, Like, what? No, it's stupid. Everything is stupid. Anyways, but no. So people defend this kind of stuff, and I used to think the same too. Because generally you would think, well, you want these people to get paid. You love their games. You enjoy their content. You enjoy the stuff that they're creating. And you want them to get paid for it, right? But Like, I mean, I don't know how much a typical developer gets paid individually per game that they work on. How many? Because there are many developers, right? There's lots. I don't know what their pay kind of really is. And in the end, it's the people at the top that get most of the money. They get like 90% of the money goes to the people at the very top. They don't go to us. They don't go to the workers. You know, they just keep raising prices on everything. But does your job pay go up? No. And if it ever does go up, how much does it go up by? Like a quarter, maybe, if you're lucky, right? Some people 50 cents, maybe. You know, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't get normal raises at my job. When I first got this job, I was told that I would never get a raise. And I was like, whatever, man. I'm used to not, you know, like, all the raises that I got in my previous jobs were so small that I just didn't care. It's the same thing now. Apparently, they started giving raises at my job, I don't know, several years after I was working there. And they were acting like, you've done a good job, here you go, or whatever. And I was like, I just never cared. But anyways, it's weird stuff. But they're tiny raises, the amount we get, right? 10 cents to 50 cents tops usually. I've heard of dollar raises and stuff like that. It depends on, you know, where you work and stuff. But in the end, it still comes down to nothing compared to what they make off of us, you know, the regular employees. We get nothing. Especially with the prices going up, like inflation. I love how people... Look, I understand the explanation behind inflation. I understand it. Oh, I fully understand it. It still makes me laugh because it's still stupid because money's still fake. It's still fake. Still fake. But it is a system that we live on. We live in. That's just the way it is. You know, if we were privileged enough or lucky enough or fortunate enough to be able to get out of the system, great. You know, the people that give you all the advice about how to get out of the system, they're in a place where they can do such a thing. Realistically, anybody that wants to get out of the system just has to go homeless. I mean, how's that a solution? It's really not. A lot of the people's advice on this stuff is just ridiculous. Like, I agree with it. It makes sense. Here's what you should do. Grow your own food, this and that. You know, use cash and get out of all this stuff. But and they act like it's easy. I guess it is easy-ish. Not really. You think about it. You go try it, you know. I mean, you got to be in the right place, right? Like, you got to be in a place where you can actually do that. You can't do that just anywhere. You know, anyways, I'm rambling, I know. But it's all related. Everything's connected. Everything's related. You cannot, like, there's no such thing as talking about this without talking about that. That's just how it is. Unless you specifically want to talk about this one thing. Like, I meant to just talk about this because it's funny to me, man. It's funny. It's why they lie about every single thing. Every damn thing. Oh, don't worry, guys. $70 isn't going to be the normal price. Yes, it is. It practically are. It will be by the end of the year. 2023. I bet you. It'll be I don't have anything to bet, really, but I bet you. If anything, the latest, next year, you know, right? But I mean, no, we're already on the road. Where $70 is the new normal. I'm not fully against that, or not exactly. But again, it's like all this is bullcrap. This whole price increase on literally every single thing in our life, which has never changed. I've seen it my entire life. Prices don't go down. They don't go down. They just keep going up. Sometimes it depends, I guess. But no, I mean, this stuff normalizes, right? So what they'll do, let's say right now, like, right, we have all these price increases going up with, like, eggs and food and all that kind of stuff, right? Let's say the price does drop. Let's say if it does, let's theorize, right? If the prices on this stuff drops, it'll drop down slightly lower than where it is right now, but it'll still be a lot higher than it used to be, right? No matter what. That's how it works, right? Oh, look, the prices went down. Still higher than what they used to be, but they're down. They're better than anyways. Whole thing is a damn joke. But meanwhile, none of our wages ever go up. Man, always remember that. I get so sick and tired of seeing people like defend this garbage. Defend it constantly. Like, it just seems like 80% of the people that ever comment on this stuff, right? That's why the quiet people are stupid pieces of crap. Stop being quiet. Speak the fuck up. More people need to speak up, man, that aren't stupid. 'Cause that's most stupid people are the ones that are loudest. And if you want to think I'm the one of those, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm one of the stupid ones speaking out. That's fine. Be smart. If you're smart, speak out. I'm telling you, man. It's stupidity that reigns, dude. Stupidity and ignorance reigns. You know, like it's horrible. I had to take a breath there, huh? I wouldn't expect to go off like that. I didn't expect that to happen. That just happened. That's just what happened. This stuff's funny to me. So I figured while I was looking at this, I didn't realize I was gonna ramble for so long because I was gonna look at some other stuff too. I'd be like, well, since we're here, let's look at some other stuff. But I guess I can make a separate video. But anyways, this is the new normal. This is the new normal. They've been talking about it for years. Maybe close to a decade, probably, like if not already a decade. I remember they've been talking about this price raise on games for years. It's been a long time. The other way that they got around it was, so if they weren't going to default their increase the prices of games, was the season passes and then microtransactions, the DLC, all that stuff, you know. And if you've noticed, I mean, everybody, even including the computer games now, console games, everybody's trying their best to implement mobile stuff into the other stuff. It's just going to keep spreading. That's how it works. It could take time. It could take years. But that's what happens. And they're all doing it, man. Everybody. I mean, look at all the indie games with season passes, man. Like, are you freaking... You're an indie game and you're doing season passes? Suck my balls. Oh. You know? Like, holy crap. Holy freak, everybody's just greedy. Everybody is so damn greedy. Oh, man. Oh, it's so gross. It's just so gross. Anyways, that's my rant. This is the new normal. This isn't like some special thing for special games. Like, how does it even make sense? Oh, don't worry, guys. We're just going to make it this price for some games. Okay. Alright, anyways, bye-bye.